Hi, my name is Daniel Varva. I'm doing presentation 1. I have been given chapter 2, talk about theory. The most interesting concept I found in this chapter was uh, human nature, which is determinism or free will. I will be given a short definition or more in-depth definition with some examples, then a short story, and then we're going to jump into a conclusion. Um, for a short definition says determinism, the assumption that behavior is caused by heredity, its heritage, and environment. As opposed to free will, the assumption that we are free to choose between different courses of action. So, a more in depth definition for determinism is the doctrine that all events, including human action, are ultimately determined by causes external to the will. That says that we have no free will. Some philosophers choose to believe that we have no free will, that everything we do is determined, that we are determined to do so. Me sitting here in this study room, I was determined to be here. It was my destiny. A more in-depth definition for free will, it is closely linked to the concept of responsibility, guilt, sin, and other judgments which apply to only to actions that are freely chosen. As the book mentioned, and it gave a short definition for free will. For free will, it said, I am the master of my fate and the captain of my soul. So, in other words, as opposed to determinism, free will, we choose to do as we wish. We have the ability to choose as we wish or to do as we wish. Now, me sitting here in this study room, I wasn't determined to be here. I chose to be here. It wasn't my destiny. I just chose to come here to this study room and record this video. As the difference between these two, we're gonna jump into a short story which will talk about both, and then we can just jump into a conclusion. For a short story, it was once a guy, parent of two sons, about the same age, 11 and 12. The dad was an alcoholic. He was always drinking day and night. So these two kids grew up with the dad as the only parent they had, always drunk. 10, 20 years down the road, uh, they ask, one of the guys becomes an alcoholic just like the dad. The other one decides to go to college and becomes a doctor. So they ask the guy that becomes an alcoholic, well, what made you, or why'd you choose to become this? And he says, as I was growing up, I always saw my dad drinking. I believed, or I thought, is what I was determined to. It was what I was determined to be. That it was my destiny. And then as the other guy, what made you become a doctor? And he answers, as I was growing up, I always saw my dad drinking. I just knew I didn't want to end up that way. So that's the difference between those two. One says it's your destiny, that you cannot break the pattern. The other one is free will, that you are choose to do as you wish. You are free to take any action, any decision in life. So, as a conclusion, we're going to talk about what I believe on and what do we gain from knowing this. I believe in free will, even though some philosophers or scientists might argue that that one guy was determined to become an alcoholic and one guy was determined to become a doctor. That's determinism. Even though one seems like free will and the other one seems like determinism, they were both determined to end up this way. That was determinism, not free will. However, I do believe we are free to choose as we wish to break the pattern, to change the pattern. And by knowing this, we gain the fact that no matter what struggle you're going to, you're able to change it, to reverse it. That any action you take, it was because you chose to take that. Every decision you take, it was because you chose to take that decision. I believe in free will. I believe that everything we do It's because we have the ability to do it, to choose what we want to do. Uh, but I mean, we can always argue that whatever you do, you were determined to do so.